Hey, how you doing, guys? ZDEyE here. So, I wanted to raise a question regarding of Grand Theft Auto 4. Now that Red Dead Redemption will be coming out soon, in a few more days, is genuinely an interesting question I wanted to raise of a possibility, like where in all of this left, in terms of Grand Theft Auto 4, in terms of maybe a port, a remaster, a remake, we do not know. Now, of course, there's many questions that unfortunately we do not have many answers to it or to them, right? And it still makes it interesting conversation to have nevertheless. So with the reveal that Red Dead Redemption is finally be coming, and with the quite a very egregious price of $50, having no improvements, is simple of a port, that's basically the biggest fault of its having, that a lot of people are pissed off as well. Having a port is not a problem, but the $50 price tag, that might be the biggest main reason of an issue with this case, especially when Strauss-Zelnick mentions that it's commercially accurate. Now, that's bullshit. Yeah, right. And anyway, basically, last year we had some rumors that Red Dead Redemption, also Grand Theft Auto 4, so-called remasters or ports or remakes, we do not know. They were put on shelves, right? We thought that they were not going to be coming out anytime soon. Perhaps maybe they would come out, but only after Grand Theft Auto 6's release. Now, with the earnings call, there's a possibility now that Grand Theft Auto 6 may be in fact coming out at the very end of 2024. At least there's a possibility in that. Now, personally for myself, with how notorious are Rockstar with their delays, I still don't believe that they will be coming out in 2024. I think they're going to be coming out at the very late of 2025 instead, as I said this many times already. But yeah, I'm curious to see where is the possibility that we could perhaps see Grand Theft Auto 4 make an appearance, and especially in terms of the timeline. So, Red Dead Redemption coming out soon, right, with its port. There still is a possibility in a few years, maybe an additional, I don't know, 8 years, right, maybe, what is it, like maybe 7 years or something, right? And then it will actually receive a remaster for its 20th anniversary, because, this is simple of a port. They can always say, well, we're finally releasing an improved version of Red Dead Redemption on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6, whatever, as by that time, when it's like 6-7 years will pass by, we're already gonna have in our hands a PlayStation 6 at that time. That's gonna be insane, long wait. And yeah, maybe the 20th anniversary, that's when they'll decide to remaster Red Dead Redemption. Or perhaps maybe even a remake. Maybe they'll decide to do a remaster and then a few years after that, a remake as well. And so it's the same thing could happen with Grand Theft Auto 4. It's possible that we could get Red Dead Redemption now. Well, that's not a possibility, it is inevitable. But the possibility in this, that perhaps next year in August, we could get a port of Grand Theft Auto 4, and once again, it's going to be worth about $50. Oh my god. But yeah, so still, it makes it interesting because there still is a possibility that we may see Grand Theft Auto 4 coming sooner rather than later. But in some cases, I kind of doubt it, you know what I mean? Because Grand Theft Auto 4 had its 15th anniversary since 29th of April of this year, mind you, and there's been no mention of it. There's been no celebration, no statement, no nothing. And yet, it still will be interesting to see, what kind of decision would they go. So, if a 20th anniversary and that's the real deal, it's actually going to come into fruition, well, this makes it interesting that, wait, we'll have to wait till 2028? That's like another, 5 years? Oh, that hurts. That genuinely hurts. That really hurts, because that's going to be a very long wait for sure. And if they come out with the ports for Grand Theft Auto 4, let's say next year, this means that there's a possibility for a remaster to come out on the 20th anniversary. And, I mean, would I want that? Well, personally, because I'm more biased towards this, genuinely, because, well, Grand Theft Auto 4 is my favorite game of all time. It genuinely is. And that's why I want to say, yeah, I want this to come out. I don't care if it's going to get a port, I don't care if it's going to get a remaster. I just want to play this game on my current consoles. I don't want to purchase a PlayStation 3 and play it there, right? Now, sure, a lot of you could say, well, get a PC or get an Xbox because you can play it backwards compatible and stuff like that. But in my case, I'm a little bit stubborn about it. I want to play on my PlayStation. You know what I mean? I don't want to buy a PlayStation 3 because it's stuck there. What about the perseverance as well, right? Like you want to play or replay your old games that you perhaps loved back then that are not playable on your current consoles. Well, because the architecture that the PlayStation 3 has, a lot of games are not playable on the current consoles. That genuinely it sucks. What a possibility now that Grand Theft Auto 4 may be in fact coming out with its port or remaster or whatever. It's like actually a likelihood they could, and it doesn't seem like, well, the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition was much of the reason why they decided to scrap a whole thing. Well, in a case maybe it was, but it doesn't seem like that was true because, well, as you see, last year with the rumor that Red Dead Redemption and also Grand Theft Auto 4 remasters or ports, they were cancelled or at least they were put on shelf. Well, that doesn't seem to be true in a lot of cases. Now we'll have to wait and see, of course, since Red Dead came into fruition. Now, well, Grand Theft Auto 4 is next. But still, like I said, Grand Theft Auto 6 is not a question, right? Like, a big possibility now it's coming for this game to be coming out at the end of 2024 release. You know, where does this leave Grand Theft Auto 4? Because obviously they want to utilize all the merits, all the possibilities, all the time and effort into the new release, new installment, new title, instead of looking back. But yet again, they could outsource it, like they did already multiple times. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition, and now of course with the Red Dead Redemption. It really depends how well it performs. If it performs well, of course you can expect Grand Theft Auto 4 coming out sooner rather than later. If it performs poorly, well, we'll have to wait much longer than perhaps many of us are expecting. Well, guys, that's all I wanted to have a little bit of a discussion regarding the situation. I am hopeful that we will see Grand Theft Auto 4 because, like I said, it's my favorite game. I want it to come, and I want it to come soon. Alright, like and subscribe. See you guys all. Have a wonderful day.